Hi guys, I'm Alex and I'm back. I am 12 years old going on 13 and we're back at Dr. Sims. So it's been about a year and a half and I've been using my retainer and I've noticed like a tremendous change. It's been really great. You know, from the second I put it on, you know, like my tics just stop and that's not a really normal thing. And for a kid with Tourette's, it's hard sometimes because you have all this stuff that could go on, the school having to deal with these education programs maybe, but the retainer, it's helped a lot, and I'm really glad that I got the retainer because it's like changed my life a lot. And I'd really like to thank Dr. Sims because it's helped my life out a lot. And sometimes I just think about what I'd do without the retainer, and like, it scares me a little bit because used to be, I would tic so much, like, without stopping. I would be spent by the end of the day, and it was horrific. It would just tire me out. I would not stop ticking, like, not even for like 2 seconds. And this retainer, like, I only get like 2 ticks every minute.
9 years old or so. They vary in severity, of course. He tends to have a lot of vocal tics, a lot of head jerking and eye rolling. And
Anything you'd like to say?
well, I think probably one of the biggest things that I noticed is that he used to have a lot of gross motor tics and certainly a lot of vocal tics. They were bigger. And as he's grown, he had the 2 retainers put in, and his mouth was expanded a little bit, and he has the retainer, and it seems to have dampened down everything. So even the tics that he does have are much lighter. And we came because he wore down his retainer, as we were warned that he would chew it down and chew it down. He did. And that's when the tics started to creep back. I guess probably about 9 or 10 months later is when we really saw a difference in terms of his tics and all that. But
Yeah.
it's definitely been life-changing. It's been really life-changing.
Yeah. Well, another thing I noticed is that, you know, even when my retainer wore down, my tics did not get as high as they were before I actually purchased, got the retainer. But, yeah, it hasn't gotten to half as bad. I guess it's, because my jaw is developed and it's just, it has not gotten to that point ever. Like, the highest I'll ever get is a couple ticks a minute. Maybe like 5 to 10, I don't know, but it's...
With the retainer in.
Yeah. I mean, even without it,
You want to show him the retainer?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is it.
Pretty simple.
You put it in. You get used to the speech thing, but it's definitely worth it. You go to sleep with a retainer, you don't eat with the retainer, but you fit it in place, and, you're able to take it in and out as you please,
But yeah, so it's been pretty amazing.
Yep.
It's made a believer out of us for sure. I mean, after all the things that we tried, I have to say we would never go back to where we were before. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cause any discomfort. He gets used to it. I think the only thing that he doesn't like is that, he can't eat with it and walk around and talk as freely as he would like to. His is pretty high, since he had a pretty significant issue with his jaw. But it is without a doubt life-changing to have someone who goes from not being able to stop moving to being able to just converse freely and have control over their limbs and their voices, and that itself is pretty huge. And we have Dr. Sims to thank for that. He is persistent despite people's thoughts and comments sometimes about that. Nobody understands the kindness and the time that you're given, and that in itself is immeasurable. So we are eternally grateful. Eternally.
Mm-hmm. It's a very nice person.
Yeah.
I recommend seeing her.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace out, guys.
All right.